Hi everyone, it's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So if you've joined me either through Facebook or YouTube, welcome. I'm so glad that you have found me. Also, if you're on YouTube, make sure that you've subscribed to my YouTube channel, and you can do that down below right here. I always get that mixed up when I'm on a reverse, but in any event, or if you're joining in through Facebook, make sure that you've given StreamYard permission so that then I know who I am talking to. Another thing is just beware if you're watching this on the replay, and I do appreciate you doing that, is that it is part of a live presentation, and consequently, I will be talking to different people as we go along. So, welcome to my Monday free online class. This is where I usually do something that might be a 3D project or a fancy or a fun fold card that you can easily duplicate and do it in your own type of theme or anything else. So, in any event, I like doing this one. This one's a lot of fun for me to do. I get to do different cards, and then I prep them for various different videos or various different blog hops that I do or blogs that I go into. So we are going to look at celebration again. So let's just jump on down to my desktop. And don't forget to say hello. So celebration starts on January the 5th. Oh my goodness, it's creeping up on us really, really fast. I know I've shown this adorable owls, but I had to do another owl card. To me, it's so much fun. I'm not going to put a wobble on it, so then that way you're not going to. I'm not going to do something like that. But the other thing that hello Judy and hello Linda. Now, the one thing I want to tell you about that I think is one of the better deals in the catalog is this Celebration Designer Series paper pack. 48 sheets of paper, and it's a level 2. So if you live in Canada, it would be $120. If it's in the States, it's 100. And as far as the other markets go, I'm not quite too sure with. But look at all these really nice bright colors that are in there, plus lots and lots of fun different things that you can do with it. So I'm using this Designer Series paper today. Hello, Linda. Is what's it like in California today? My goodness, it's gray and foggy and miserable here today. So in any event, we're doing what I call, and you know what, I don't even know if this is the right name to use for it, is a box pop-up card. It is a fancy fold or a fun fold card. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use that. And I think we're going to use this owl, or maybe we could use this owl. Tell me which owl you like me to use. This would be 1, and this would be number 2, and I can use that. In any event, I've done this card before, but I haven't done it in a long, long time. So I decided to use this Designer Series paper. Is it not pretty? And the other side is kind of fun too, because it has like Mango Melody in there. It's got Fresh Freesia. It's got um, Highland Heather. It's amazing colors. But I like this one because it's got the petal pink on there. So I have a piece of cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 10 1/2. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to score it together, and then we'll go from there. Oh, it's pouring rain. Oh dear, not good. Oh, well, you need rain too, right? So, okay, so we are going to score this at 5 1/2 inches. 6 3/4 inches. 8 3/4 inches. Yes, Charlene, the paper is amazing. 8 3/4 inches and 10 inches. You like 1. Okay, so Linda has said to go with owl number 1. Who would want owl number 1 or number 2? And then we're going to score this also at 10 inches as well. So what I've done is I've just cut off the 1/2 inch. Like I said, it's 4 1/4 by 10 1/2. And that's really all we have to do for the scoring. So I'm going to come in with my bone folder, and we'll make sure that we get good creases on there. here and one here as well. And before we put this card, oh, you know what? No, I'm good. Before we put this card together, I'm going to actually go ahead and put the designer series paper on here. So this piece happens to be 4 inches by 3 1/4 inches, and that's going to go up, right up at the top part of the crease. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Oh, Dolores, you've got gloomy weather too. Oh my goodness. Like, you know, it's, I don't know. Well, it is winter in the Northern Hemisphere, right? So I was talking to my, oh, you know what? Did I not have this the right way? Did I not cut this the right way? This is 4 inches. You know what? It looks like I've got this 4 inches. I do. Oh my goodness. You know what? Let's do that again. I've got another piece over here, and let's go ahead and cut that. Seems my day for not cutting. I'd done a video earlier this morning, and I had to recut it again. So here we go again. So it's at 4 1/4. Just gives me a chance to go over the measurements again with you. And it's 4 1/4 by 10 1/2. But it's easy enough to cut it. And then we're going to go ahead and score it at 5 1/2. So we're just going over the measurements again. 5 1/2, 6 3/4, 8 3/4. Whoops. Ooh, that's not going to be straight. 8 3/4. And then 10 inches. That's not too bad. And now we'll go and score that, and that'll be a lot better. Sorry about that. No, you haven't missed much. I made a mistake. So anyways, Felicia. Oh. Oh. So Linda goes and says that owls are supposed to be good luck. Well, it wasn't good luck as far as my card cutting, but well, that's good to know. This owl here reminds me, I think of this one as a graduation sort of owl, or maybe an Oscars owl or something like that. And Judy, it's gloomy in Ontario. Well, I don't think we're going to have great weather in Canada, that's for sure. All right, so let's start again. So this is actually going to go like this is how it's going to go. And this is one of the easier box cards. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am coming in with that designer series paper that I said that was 4 inches by 3 1/4. And now I'm going to put that right up there, just like that. And then this piece is going to go right here. And that's the only thing that's tricky about this card, is to make sure that you've got the designer series paper in the right spot. And then we'll just put that right there. So we had my teen party yesterday, and oh my goodness, we had so much fun. We did some speed stamping in teams. We did some cookie decorating. A professor, right on, Judy. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so like I say, we did that cookie decorating, and it was kind of fun. All right, so because this card is kind of like this, there's not much writing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put a piece. This is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. I like that size for inserts and that sort of stuff. So I'm just going to put this onto the back. And like I say, then we've got something to write on. Hello, Carol from Soyuz. All right, so it's starting to come together, right? All right. So we're not going to put this on yet because we want to get everything on this before we go ahead and put it together. So then I've got the piece to go on the front. I thought what would really go nice with this would be some Calypso coral. And I was originally going to put a square on there. But then I thought maybe what I could do is do it circle. Let's see how that'll work. Maybe it's a square would be better. Okay, that'll work. All right, so it sounds like, oh, a team retreat. Oh, nice. Yeah, we also decorated ugly sweater cookies. So that was a lot of fun. And I tell you, I sure have a very talented team. So that part is really good. Yeah, it's always good to get together, that's for sure. Okay, so we're going to use this owl here. Now, maybe what we could do too is we could put that itch. No, you know what? I'm going to stamp that separately. I know myself. If I go to stamp this one way, it's going to end up being not quite right. So I'm just going to stamp this up. I'm going to put, whoops, this right about here. Okay. You can do that. We hadn't started coloring, so it's all good. So let's do the one with the wings then. Okay. It's the beauty of Stampin' Up! Paper, right? It has this one, like I say, just reminds me, like you said, Professor's a really good one, but I think that would be really good for a graduation card. Okay, so let's just put this guy with the wings on there then. And what sentiment should we use on here? Should we go, my friend, it's your day, or hoot hoot, you're so cute? Okay, that's going to go like that. Didn't quite get that in the middle. I'm going to stamp another one because I'm going to actually fussy cut and pop it up. Okay, that's the one we're going to do. So let's see. Well, I guess we can always figure that other out. Anyways, let's come in and let's do some coloring on here. So I've got the crumb cake, and my favorite color, gray, is the gray granite. Do I have the light and dark? Yeah, that'll work. So I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to color this gray granite. I'm going to go in with the light. I kind of color it the same way I colored my other one. But yet we're going to put, let's see, I think we should put some, the petal pink and the Calypso coral on the breast part of the, and then I'm also going to do his body in the light gray granite, and then I'll come in and I'll get some dimension to it. So has everyone finished their Christmas cards? I know myself, oh, you know what? I will be demonstrating that, Felicia, with the ginkgo leaves. I actually just got it, but probably I won't be doing it until after. I'm not taking any stamping with me when I go away this Christmas. I have some pre-recorded stuff, but I'm not going to be doing any stamping. I know we're using that for our catalog launch, Okay, I'm coming in with my crumb cake, the light crumb cake. Then I'm also going to go back in with the gray granite. And then I can use my dark crumb cake. Oops. Good heavens. Just use this. Put that on the beak. And then I think I'll also come in here and do the eyes there. And then the other thing that I want to do is I want to come in with my pool party, but we're also going to use, don't know how this is going to work. We'll see. This is petal pink in here. That's the dark petal pink. And then we'll just put a tiny bit of this here. And then I'm going to come in and blend that together. Yeah, for our launch party, I do know for sure that we're using the ginkgo leaves. So, all right, I think I've mixed those up, but that's okay. Now, this is going to go on top of here. So what I want to do is I kind of want to just go around the outside of this to make this pop up. Just like that. That'll make it pop up a bit from. And then we're just going to just put a little tiny bit of that up there. And also we're going to put some words on here, but let's just put some of that sky and make it kind of go like that. Oh, they're just so cute, these. They really are. They oops, I think I went with that. A bit more shape to it. There we go. And then I'm going to have to fussy cut that out. And I think this will look a lot better with this petal pink and the Calypso Coral once it goes onto the card, because it'll bring up the color of the designer series paper. All right, so we're just gonna, you know, it's funny with my group of stampers, they didn't like fussy cutting to begin with, but I've got them really turned on to it now. It's I find it therapeutic. So if I have to do any cutting, I'll just do it while I'm sitting in front of the TV and watch. Here we go. I think these owls could be used for, well, kids, definitely. If you have somebody that really likes owls, there's owl collectors out there, right? Okay, let me just take a little bit longer to cut than what it usually does. There we go. So then that's going to go on there. And we're just going to pop that up with dimensionals. And then I've got an idea what I want to do with the words. So did anyone figure out what words that we wanted to put on there? So that's just going to go there. Like that. And then this is going to go onto this part here. Let's go ahead and put that on. My glue is almost empty. That's just going to go on there. Now, you can see we need to use words. So you know what? I think I could use that hoot, you're so cute. But if you remember, if you saw another one of mine, I had turned around and I had actually cut my stamps apart. I don't mind, especially if they're free celebration ones. So I just have that like that. Now I'm just going to grab a scrap of basic white. I guess I could have used that piece that I just cut off with the other. And so I'm just going to come in with It's Your Day. I could do that one too. Well, which one did you want? It's Your Day? Okay, we'll do that one. Just put that over there and bring this one in. It's kind of a big stamp for this. I have a thought that I want to do. Okay, so let's just put that down there. And then I'm going to come in with my scissors and cut this. And then what I also want to do there we go. So I'm just going to turn those over and I'm just going to put on some small dimensionals. My workspace is getting too small. Okay, and I just threw out the It's Your Day. That was really bright, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. It's one of those days, right? It's your day. Who says these owls are lucky? All right, so let me try that again. Yeah. All right. Set that. That's kind of crooked. Now, let's get rid of these pieces before I go and throw those pieces out again. My goodness. And then let's go ahead and use it. Take your pick tools and put our dimensionals on there. And then this way, because I didn't quite stamp this in the right spot, is the reason why I'm doing this. I kind of put my owl a little too high up there. So what I want to do is I want to, oh, it could be a baby card too. Yeah, definitely it could be a baby card. Okay, so it's your and day. See, I needed to do something to make it so that it kind of spread out there. All right, so let's start putting this together and then we can embellish it. So what you want to do is you want to come with your tear and tape and you want to put this right across here. Just take that off, and then I'm going to show you a really easy way of putting this together. So we're just going to actually just tuck that down, and we're just going to put that just like that, and then that's going to pop up like that. So there's the card there. Probably could have used a different color combination. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to make sure that it doesn't go up above. So if you put this up here, it would be too far up above. So I'm going to put it in such a spot down at the bottom here. And when it's closed, it's going to go on there. Love your use of the saying. Oh, well, thank you, Dolores. All right, so we've got that. Now, honestly, this does need to have some embellishments on it. There's no real colors that are going to really match. So I'm using these ones. These are the classic matte dots, and I'm going to actually color them. And I'm going to color them. I'm going to try it with the light Calypso Coral. And is that going to be dark enough? Not really. You know what? Well, let's see. I think this one's almost dead. That's the reason why it's not. I really like these dots because you can color them any color that you want to. Now, is that going to be dark enough? Or do we want to go a little bit darker? I think we could go a little bit darker. Let's see how they look. This one looks like it's almost dead too. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to use this one. This is a dark Calypso Coral. Just let those dry for just a bit. And let's see, how do we want to put these? Okay. And we'll put another one up here. You know what? This one, because there's so much space on there, and this is such a small image, we might even be smart to, I can't get this up. We might even be smart to put 5 on here. Ugh. We might have to recolor them because this is not, there we go. There we go. Let's put that there. And you know what? I think I'm going to put 5 on here. I've been tending to do 5 embellishments on a card now. Especially if there's lots of space on here. Okay. So if you like this, make sure that you give me the thumbs up. Remember to share my video. I really do appreciate that. One there. And one here. There. I think that's good with 5 on there, just because there's so much space on there. So, like I say, there's your card. And it can be any kind of a card, actually. It's just something to do there. Now, the other thing is if you live in Canada and you don't have a demonstrator that you're working with and you would like a catalog, just reach out to me. I'll make sure that you get one. Another thing is tomorrow is Technique Tuesday. And I'm hoping to have pre-recorded for when I'm away for the technique. I've got all the sketch challenges done, but I don't for the technique. So we hope that that works out. But anyways, there's a fun fold kind of card for you today, and I hope you enjoyed that. Anyways, you guys have a great day, and we will talk to you soon. Bye for now.